right. Welcome back to FATV Fan Art. Soon to just be FANTV, Fan TV. All things I'm a fan of. Art being one of the biggest things. But my son, he wants to do a gaming channel. So I'm a big fan of some video games. Not all of them, but we'll be adapting the channel here to come with the new name. But not right now. We're still just FATV Fan Art. I'm a big fan of pottery, okay? I just got into this after 20-some years since high school. I did a little bit of an art class in high school. And I'm going to tell you, this is a ton of fun. It's a wonderful art form, very relaxing. I hope you all try it too. Hope you can learn a thing or two. I know I will. Every time I do it, I learn something. And so I got some creamy white kind of different clay here on the wheel. I'm just going to make something. One of the things that I've been working on are kind of these little Greek theme. For instance, this is a Seder Greek theme kind of pottery. You might have seen on Facebook or Instagram my Greek ship painting. But maybe I'll pop a picture right up there and take a look. It fits in. The Greeks were very much into pottery. They made tons of pottery, especially the ancient Greeks. I'm sure they still do it today, but I'm referring back to the days of when all that mythology was created. I have a Minotaur piece. The Minotaur piece is in the oven right now baking. I'll show a picture right here. But we're just going to make something on the wheel and have some fun. That's just part of just doing art is having fun, relaxing. This is very relaxing, very fun. Please like, please subscribe, please share. Help me get this channel going. I know we're still, working our way, trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. We're at about 7,400 now. If you can just help me out, I definitely appreciate it. But if you like art, you're going to like this channel. If you like pottery, you're going to like this particular vlog that we're doing some pottery. If you like oil painting, well, you're watching the right guy, okay? There's lots of it on YouTube. It's very competitive, but I do my own thing. So again, in the Greek mythology series I've been doing this year, incorporating some pottery, still doing some painting. We'll do a sci-fi. This is a kind of a dual series this year. I'm doing mythology, Greek mythology and other mythologies, and sci-fi. So we'll eventually do a sci-fi thing, but we're still focusing on this right now as a little segue in the series where I just wanted to do some pottery. I haven't done it for so long, and I got back into doing this type of stuff, and I am really, really, really enjoying it. It's a ton of fun, very relaxing. So anyway, just gonna kick on. I got this pottery wheel here. I already got the cone. Kind of, you want to start off with a good shape to center it on the wheel. That's the first thing. But before you center it, you kind of work the clay, roll it, smash it, knead it like any other dough or clay, I guess. Kind of pizza. Knead that thing, get the air bubbles out, and then just work it to get it centered. And I usually start with a cone shape. So we'll just make something, have some fun. Typically when I start off with the wheel, I keep it on a lower speed. There's a little handle here that controls the speed on this thing, and as you can see, it goes from a low speed to a very high speed. But we want to center it first, and I start off at a lower speed, put a little water on the hands, just at this lower speed, just to kind of get it on there the right distance on, and it has little concentric circles on it, which is helpful. So I just want to work this clay on here and just get this centered. Probably bring up the speed about midway right now. I think you want to make sure it's kind of stuck on there, and that's kind of what I was doing. Work the clay, get it nice and firm. Get the bubbles out, air bubbles. You don't want air in there. We'll talk about firing maybe another time and baking it. These things have to dry a long time. I got that piece, the Minotaur piece. It's in the oven downstairs. 200 degrees Fahrenheit. I started at 180 degree Fahrenheit. Went to 200. Is at 220 right now. It's just baking. Drying, really. And these things have to dry a long time before you can start putting it in a kiln. I also built my own kiln. We'll see how well it works. It works good for baking and firing it. Glazes, I'm not so sure yet. I'm still experimenting. The glazes are very hard to get, but I think I'm getting there. getting the heats at that 1300 degrees to 2000 degrees Fahrenheit, which has got to be very hot. But if you're just going to paint them and style them, we're just hardening it with the baking process, starting off at low temperatures, going up to about, from 180 degree Fahrenheit, 200 degree Fahrenheit, 220 incrementally. That thing's going to be in the oven, the Minotaur one, going to be in the oven for about eight more hours a day. It's been in there already 6 or so hours, and I did some work on it, just sculpting. So that's kind of what I'm doing with this, my own thing. I'm sure others have done something like it. I'm doing these sculpted pottery pieces, kind of like vases or urns or whatever you want to call them. And right now, like I said, I'm just centering the piece. Can't be afraid to get your hands dirty, okay? You're going to get your hands dirty. I was using an earthen clay before, which is a much more brown or reddish brown color. Now I'm using this creamy color. I just ordered this stuff on Amazon, and let's see how it works. It feels pretty good. It feels like clay. Slippery, slimy. And I'm just working it on here, kind of just building a cone, and we're going to eventually start building the outside of this thing. But before we do that, I want to make sure it feels pretty well centered. I don't want this thing lopsided. You can feel it's lopsided. It's not centered. Okay? And that's all I'm doing right now is just centering it. I want it to be as centered as possible so it's not going like this. I want it to spin like a wheel on a tire, like on your car. You don't want it to be misaligned. And if it's not aligned right, it's not going to go as well for you when you start shaping the piece. So that's all I'm doing right now is just with wet hands, not too wet. I want a little bit of that soot still on there so this is going to be a small piece. It's going to be like a little bowl or something. So that's like I said, just shaping it on here and working my way around so that it's centered as I can. Sometimes what helps is just putting both hands around it, just holding it, and then kicking on the speed a little bit. Now we got the speed going. And I'm just holding it down with my thumbs on top. Just boop. It feels pretty centered now. Alright, so then I got my cone. Or bell shape. You can call it bell shape or whatever. This is going to be just a short little video making some pottery, some ceramics. It's so relaxing. I'm just telling you right now, it's so relaxing. That's why I had to make a YouTube video about this, because I just love I love painting, don't get me wrong. But painting is such a high concentration for me. Unless it's something abstract and just kind of more low detail, When I'm doing a detailed piece, I'm really concentrating, and it's fun. I enjoy the challenge of it. It's so challenging. But this is the type of art that just feels good. Just feels good. All right, got that pretty well centered. Gonna get my hands a little wet. Drip a little. I can drip a little water on there. Okay. And what we do to start is we stick your thumb in there, down. That's all I'm doing. Down and down, and I'm gonna get it wet as I penetrate into the drier clay underneath. And sometimes you need more speed for that. So I'm going to kick it into full speed and just sticking my thumb in there. Because now we're centered, it's not going to fly around. If it's not centered, it's centrifugal or centripetal force, one or the other. The clay is going to whip around. If it's centered, it's all going to its center of gravity, and things will go way better. Okay? If it's centered, it'll stay. If it's not, you're going to have problems. This is a somewhat harder clay than the earthen clays I've been using. I can tell you that right now. So it's going to need some more work with the fingers. Maybe the thumb is too wide. Start using the finger. Just building a hole. That's all I'm making a hole. And I can tell I hit the bottom. You don't want to hit too much bottom on there, because now I'm going to have a little bit of a problem down there. But it's okay. Some of the soot and stuff from this is going to fill it up, and it's just going to dry. But I'm not going to sand the bottom. I'm talking about sanding and polishing and sculpting later on. But as those soots build up in the bottom, it'll build a base, because my hands are all covered in it. And it's just going to settle in there, and that's fine. I want it to settle at the bottom. That builds, because I pushed down so far, I was like, oh shoot, I think I hit the wheel itself. You have to be careful how far you go, but with the soots going in there, the residues, it'll just fill that little hole. It'll dry. It'll be fine. I can always patch it on the bottom later on. So now I'm pinching the piece, okay? So now I'm pinching it. The piece is quite wet. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I thought about a bowl or something, but I've been really having fun making these sort of like vase-like things. So maybe we'll go more vertical with it. Because I got a good top on it. I got a nice symmetrical top. So what I'm going to do is just build the walls. And I'm just kind of keeping it in the center, keeping my hands, working on the symmetry of it. This is all handwork. We haven't even gotten to any of the tools. All right, this is all going to be by hand on this piece. I'm just putting my finger in there and just pinching it a little bit. Putting some pressure at my thumb on the outside and pressing in on the inside. And it's very much it's an art where you're feeling. You got to feel, man. Got to feel it. I'm just pinching it, building the wall. That's all I'm doing. Going around with my fingers on the bottom, building a base, and just building out the structure of this piece. Because it's got to have enough wall on it to stay together. And if you get it too wet, too fast, and too wet, and too wet, too wet, it eventually just becomes too slimy. And then you just have a slime ball on here that you have to wait to dry again. And you might be able to build it back up if the clay is still shapeable, formable. But it has to be formidable or strong enough for it to do the thing that you want it to do. Which these inner walls of this, the outsides are very wet, the inside's very wet. But the inside of this very, very dry, okay, compared to the outside. Still wet clay. There's different levels of wet, different levels of dry with this stuff. And I'm going to tell you now, I think we're going to make a cup-like thing. All right. I can tell you right now, it's about paying attention to the feel of what you're doing. It's almost like sometimes I shut my eyes. You know, I just close my eyes sometimes. I'm just feeling it. And you can just feel it. It's so much different than painting. Painting, yeah, there's some feel and texture and all that stuff that goes into painting. No doubt. There's no doubt in the world how much feeling the brush on the canvas can matter. Feeling the knife on the canvas can matter. But this is so different because it's like it's not going to be right if it doesn't feel right in my hands. But I'm looking at it, dude. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot to look at in this. In terms of building the shape and the symmetry. So I think what we'll do here is just make kind of like a little cup of some sort. And then we're going to build out the walls by pushing on the outside. And if I don't break the thing on here, which can happen if you put too much pressure on it and try to build it too quick. This is a harder clay. Some of the earthen clay, which is the red clays or the brown clays, tend to be softer. I wanted something a little bit more high fire, which can take a lot of heat and not crack as easy. This clay was about $17 online on Amazon. Seems to be pretty good stuff. So now I'm just pinching this outer wall to put pressure to build it, and then just shaping the rim around it. And then you use the tools to hone it down. I got one in particular. This is great for walls. Great for walls. To straighten them and build them. So in terms of what we're doing here in this cup-like thing, or glass, goblet, I don't know. It just feels right when you get it at a certain thick. You don't want to have too thick over the walls when you fire clay. You thin it down, but you can thin it down in the drying process too, and you can use the tools to scrape off excess on the walls or sand it down some too even after that. But if you get it down too thin, it's too fragile, and you don't want that either. So again, just finger on the inside, just pinching. I want to pinch down here to build a little bit of a kind of like a narrower base. Okay. And one way you can do it too is just putting your hand on the wheel like this, and I'm just pinching down here now, just building out this base, and then making sure that I don't cut it in too great with the pressure I put on the bottom so as to destabilize the piece. And I can feel it's a little bit off keel right now. That's fine. We'll fix that later. So this is kind of how it works. You applying different pressures, keeping it centered, keeping enough moisture on your fingers at this level. You want enough to keep it moving on the wheel and sliding in your fingers. And once it gets too dry, it gets friction. It starts to slow it down. It's not going to be workable, malleable enough. It'll just very slowly maybe work its way, but it depends what you're building, I suppose. Certain structures and shapes are going to need thicker walls, some thinner. Like I said, I can always work on this more after the fact by virtue of the tools and sanding it. I think what we're going to do here now is just kind of work out this top rim, such as that. Maybe kind of like a little raku style cup with a fun base. Maybe kind of like a little wine glass, a little wine goblet, a little drink. Now, in order to talking about wine and drinks for goblets, you'd have to fire these a certain way, high fire temperatures and glazes that seal the ceramic so that bacteria does not grow in it. And there's a number of glazes you can buy, but they require a kiln, high heat, for the glaze to actually seal and work. Otherwise, you're going to have a clay pot that is probably safe enough to put plants in it, but I wouldn't drink out of it if you fire it and bake it long enough so that it's hard enough to hold water. If it's not baked long enough, if it's not dried properly after you bake it, the water will break down the clay and it'll become mush and it'll fall apart. But if you do it right, dry it long enough, bake it long enough, use the right temperatures, it becomes hard enough to hold water and sealed. But again, if you're going to drink from it or use it as a plate or a bowl or glass that you want to consume things out of yourself, you're going to have to use the glazing process to make it safe. Bacteria will get into the cracks if it's not otherwise done right. What I'm working on though mostly right now is just structural pieces, sculptural, that are just fun things. Perhaps somebody will want to put on their shelf or desk or something decorative. These are not meant to be used to eat out of. They're artwork with the sculpture added to. I'll probably add some type of sculpture into this. I haven't decided what yet. With this creamy white clay, I have to think about it. I did the satyr that I showed you, the Minotaur. I show you a picture of it in the oven right now. This, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Kind of building this base a little bit more on the bottom and working that wall back up. This piece isn't going to be all that big. I didn't use that much clay. But we're getting pretty close here to the end of this video. I just want to thank you again for this year. 2020 has been a hell of a year. The channel's been sort of dormant for a while. I've been focusing some of my social media on Facebook and Instagram, Pinterest even, posting some stuff on there. TikTok. Not all of it's about art. Sometimes there's just stuff I'm interested in, but YouTube's mostly about art and things I'm interested in that are either art or gaming or fun stuff or kitchen stuff, cooking. Oil painting's been the large majority of this channel. But, you have to build your social media too in other ways in order to get people to your channel. But I also enjoy doing it. I connect with lots of interesting people. Have made tremendous friendships and connections on Facebook. Tremendous interesting people on Twitter. But I kind of like to keep my social media separate. Facebook is a hodgepodge. It's everything, including my art page and other stuff. I got a YouTube page for the channel. Whereas Twitter, that's more stuff that I'm interested in that are current events and politics. Instagram is mostly just my art. And Pinterest is mostly just art and cooking and things that I'm interested that are related to art. Anything related to art. That's going to all be on those. But YouTube, I'm dedicating it mostly to art as the channel evolves. I want to flow into my son's channel, talk a little bit more about gaming and games I love to play. Because a lot of the gaming stuff influences my art. For example, the last painting I did, Assassin's Creed, was very much... It is a total tribute to that game. Cool art in Assassin's Creed. That in so many of the games, they have some amazing artwork. So whether you're an adult or a kid, that was my ring that just did that on the wheel. Whether you're an adult or a kid into that stuff, it doesn't matter. I know Callie here, she loves to do art too. Yeah. Careful not to hit the camera there on your way in. She loves to do pottery. And my daughter Callie, look at the camera. Come over here and stand next to me. I don't know if I can see you. This is my cute little one, Callie.
I've been in the last video, and I'm like, is that doing a TikTok or a video?
No, this is for YouTube. But she likes to do pottery too. I'm sure once she's old enough, she'll want to do more of this YouTube stuff. She watches a lot of YouTube. I don't know.
How did you get the color?
This is the way the clay comes out.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah, this is the new one. Yeah.
Oh, that.
So I'm making kind of like a little goblet.
The usual pottery clay is not that color.
No, it's like a brownish or reddish.
Or an orange color.
Yeah.
Or a yellowish.
And so we're just going to end off with this piece here as it is. Let me see if I can slow down the wheel a little bit. Boop, 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 boop. And that's just all with the hands. And then you shape it with the tools after. That's a blob that Callie never finished.
And I decided to make it a fire truck.
And it looks like a ghost or a blob from Hotel Transylvania. If you painted it green, did eyeballs on it.
And then made the little baby. Mm-hmm. Have y'all seen baby kangaroos? On Likey, there's this video about this kangaroo, and then they show you the baby kangaroo in the mommy's pouch. It was so cute. I almost cried with how cute it was.
So at this stage, if you want, you can use this to just kind of peel off some layers.
We do not know what some of these tools.
This is really slow, but I just want to show you real quick. If I want to kick off the speed again, I can use this tool right here. Either this way, if I want to, depends on how I want the piece to go, concave or incave or whatever.
It's 11.
I don't know if I just made those words up right now. Concave, I know is a word.
It's 2:51, and I don't know when Matthew's coming back.
Is he still with the boys?
I do not know.
Is he still? My son's out there playing. They're going bike riding today. But anyway, we'll just finish this off. Keep your stuff clean. I mean, clay washes off pretty easily. Your hands are going to get dirty. Yeah. And
it looks like how white a goat would be.
Sure.
Kind of looks like. Wait, I see something. It reminds me of.
Okay, I'm gonna finish that. You bumped the camera, I think. Careful where your hand is so you don't knock it over.
Look over there next to the like where in the background. There's a white skeleton.
Yeah,
face,
but we didn't make those.
And it's like that's the white it reminds me of, and maybe it's made out of that.
Sure.
You never
well, anyway,
could.
Callie, let me just close this thing off here. Just let me talk for a second. Okay, I know you love to talk. Stand over here if you want to be on the camera. You're not even in the camera. Just want to tell you all, thank you again for watching. Please like, subscribe, share.
Follow him on TikTok.
Follow me on TikTok. Find me on Facebook.
Please make sure he gets a lot of followers because we are not good and we need a lot of followers to get money, but we're kind of low on money.
I turned off the monetization right now just because I just want people to watch and not have to deal with the commercial stuff. I don't really care about that right now. I just want to get people involved in the channel, get people watching, commenting. Let me know what you want to see. But anyways, from my house to yours, happy holidays. It's that time of year.
3 days till Christmas.
No, 2 days. Today's the eve of Christmas Eve. It's the eve of Christmas Eve. I'm wishing you all the best. I'm going to do a little bit more pottery. We'll probably come back to some pottery in a later YouTube video. Next time, maybe I'll just show you some techniques on the oil painting. But this is pretty much what we're going to do right here, right now. Just let it sit here and dry for a little bit. Work on it a little bit later. It's a ton of fun. Trust me, pottery and ceramics are fun. Is it fun, Callie?
Yes, and I have some art I did today, and
yes, you did.
They're like this folding things, and I want to show them some.
You want to go grab? We'll go a little bit longer. They always say, if it's a 4-minute video, that's all you want to do on YouTube. That's all they have attention span for. I don't care. This is my show. This is my thing. This is the Art of F.A. Checky on YouTube. We're just having a good time. We're just enjoying what we're doing, enjoying our art, enjoying our family, bringing my family to your family. If you see it on your TV or your device or whatever, awesome. Tell people about us. There's something to watch here. With my kids, especially, Callie's done a lot of art. Let's bring those over here. Can I hold those? My hands are not all that dirty.
Yeah.
I kind of wiped them off. Callie's been. This is her art. She's been. Come step back here a little bit.
If you want to do stuff like this, go to Art for Kids Hub, and they teach you how to do stuff like
Art for Kids Hub. Callie's been doing that, and she's
I've
taken
been watching it.
huge advantage, making all these wonderful pictures.
And then,
Oops. Okay. Okay, want to show them another one?
so this.
Yeah. She's done some amazing stuff. Like, she's just been drawing these and coloring these herself. And she's been doing a great job.
Art for Kids Hub, they help you do it, and they will let you color. They will
Show them that
let you
one.
color.
Show them that one over here, right in front of me. You can stand right here. Just careful where you step on a plug or something. Hey, I love to include Callie on the art. And put these down.
There's like 1 or 2 videos I have not been in, but I've been in most.
What's
of
that
them.
site again, Callie? Come on over here. Come on here. Tell people again. Look at the camera and tell people what it is again, so they know.
Art for Kids Hub.
Okay, Art for Kids Hub. YouTube's.
Y'all might actually recognize them. So, some people in school, like the school I go to, they for the holidays on Friday when it was a half day, they let us do like this gingerbread house from Art for Kids Hub, and they make such a good thing, and they have a cute baby and stuff. What they do art with everyone in the family, with everyone, and the dad is the one that comes up with the art stuff. But you can request things for them, and then I always saw my brother do one of these, like the Santa one, but they did it with elf, and they did it with other things, and I'm like, how did you do that? But and they did it like with grandma, and then actually I figured out how to do it. Just go to Art for Kids Hub, search how to do like Christmas stuff, and like that, and it's so cool. You can even search how to do surprise folding, and then on Art for Kids Hub you can search it on their channel, and then they will actually can help you do what I do.
All right, so that's all we have time for today. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that other jazz. Thank you for watching. Of course, thank you for subscribing, and we'll see you next time. Say goodbye.
Goodbye. And in the next video, I'm going to see if I can show you this little art packet that I did with elf or stuff.
All right.
Some art.
Well, we're done with this video.